Hey guys, it's Elisa on Alt Scene Speaks. Today I have Dreux Gerard. So Drew has been in like a million bands, I would say.
About a million.
Yeah, about a million, give or take.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing music in New Orleans for?
Since 2015.
Wow.
That's when my first band kind of entered the scene.
What was your first band?
The Painted Hands. Yeah.
You just had that reunion show a couple of months back.
Last show.
Last show.
Reunion / last show. Yeah, we haven't played. We kind of like quiet broke up. And then so that was like 3 years before that show. And so it was like a reunion, but like an official formal resignation, you know?
Kind of like honoring that time that y'all had together and all the music that y'all had made.
Yeah. Such good times, such close friends, you know, they're forever going to be, you know, family.
What other bands have you had since Painted Hands?
So it was Painted Hands, and then Kelly Duplex I started playing drums for. That was another band that I played for a while. And then I played for this band K Weathers. I played for this band Juno Dunes. I played for Tashe De La Roca for like 6 months or about a year. I've played for quite a few people. I've sat in with Connor Donahue maybe twice. Good times.
What's kept you going over the years? Why do you keep coming back to music?
Just what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I always want to do. It keeps me like on the straightened path.
A purpose.
Yeah, it gives me a purpose. It keeps me off the streets. It keeps me on the streets, but also off the streets.
Right. Punk rock saves lives.
Right, exactly.
So what is your newest passion now? You have your own solo.
The solo stuff, yeah. Yeah, I love songwriting. I think the solo stuff is more about me just learning how to mix and master. It's more just like writing songs so I can mix them and release them, basically, and like learn how to work all that kind of stuff. I think the biggest passion for me is audio production. I started releasing my solo stuff in like 2020, and I just like fell in love with the whole process of mixing and mastering, and you know, just throwing up the mics and recording. It's just so much fun, you know.
Could you give me some specific examples of the things that you love about it? Like what are some rituals that you really love about producing and mixing and mastering?
You know, it's just something about recording, say, a drum kit, and then listening to it back and sort of analyzing what the room around it sounds like, how I can improve it, what I can throw on as far as like maybe post-processing goes, like plugins to just make it sound, just enhance it a little bit more. I just know I love it because, you know, I'll start at say 11 a.m. and then it'll be 8 p.m. and I'm still just in it.
Yeah.
I just didn't even know the time was passing, you know? So yeah, you just get lost in it, you know, lost in the sauce.
From 2015 to now, how have you seen the music scene evolve, and how have you shaped along with it?
There've been a lot of, like, I don't know if explosions is the right word for it, but there've been a lot of peaks and valleys in the music scene for sure. Of course, when COVID happened, that was a huge blow to it all. But once people started to come back out again, I just saw like this whole new scene form, like out of nowhere almost. You know, these bands that have just been graduating from like Loyola at the time, like they've just been kind of inside waiting to play shows. And I think there's always been this underlying current of like punk rock and metal though, which is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, there's always something different going on. And the coolest part is, even though the city's so small, like it's taken me since 2015 to realize that I still have not met everyone in the music scene here.
Yeah.
You know, like I only met Mitch a few years ago.
If you could bring back any band from 2015 that's no longer with us, who would it be? Rest in peace.
Oh my God. Bougie and the High Rise.
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, they were so when Painted Hands first started playing music in New Orleans, we sort of like got involved with sort of the reggae scene, the ska
Whoa.
scene here.
Yeah.
There was a lot of ska going on, which was super fun, and they were like very welcoming and stuff. And those guys, who some of them went to go and form some other more current bands now in the scene. But those guys really, like, without them kind of extending their hand to us, we wouldn't have been able to, we wouldn't have played our first show in the city, which was at the Big Top, which was on Clio. Remember that, Mitch?
Which is also part of this interview.
Yeah.
What are some of the struggles that you could speak about that might be helpful to anybody who is making music now, that, like, this is something that I went through, and maybe somebody else could be going through this too, and this was sort of my way of dealing with it, experiencing it, and what it looks like on the other side of it?
I think the biggest part about being in the scene here, because I can't really speak to any other scene because I've been here my whole life, but I just really think being nice gets you a long way here. Obviously being good at what you do, but like if you show people that you're actually kind and you support them, they're going to support you. It's hard for people I've seen that walk around and act like they're geniuses all the time.
Yeah.
People are just going to call bullshit on that.
Yeah.
Like even if you're like nice on the surface, like if you carry yourself like you're kind of a genius, or you're too cool for school or whatever like that, you're just going to have a harder time making friends. Yeah.
And it's easy to sort of see through.
It's easy to see through, and it feels good. Like if you like I was, when Painted Hands first kind of came on the scene, we were definitely sort of like we were definitely acting like we were, the hot new thing,
Yeah.
But we quickly realized that this doesn't get you far. You just have to be actually nice, and that's how you form actual connections.
Especially with the city, I feel like the only way people really thrive here is through connecting with one another and collaborating and sort of extending a hand upward, and then you extend a hand, you pull them up,
Yeah.
and then you put your hand up and they pull you up, and we all just kind of like monkey branch each other up further. Whereas like in other more competitive cities like New York, everybody's sort of like on top of each other, and my impression is that it's kind of like a bit tamped down and people are trying to claw their way up. I mean, that might not be true, but that's my impression.
I've noticed that in other scenes, that anytime I've gone to another larger city to kind of like check out the music scene, everyone seems kind of like so in their own lane, which is a beautiful thing. You want to double down, triple down on what you're doing.
Right.
But if you're so busy where you can't like look up and say hi, it's going to be, I think it's just going to take you longer to make connections,
Yeah. What is that saying? It's if you want to get there fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Go together. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Sorry.
What else? So Drew's going to Chicago, not yet, in October. What are some things that you're going to miss about New Orleans, and what are some things that you're really looking forward to discover in Chicago?
I'm gonna miss, I think, how it's warm most of the year, because I consider myself like a lizard person. I love to be sweaty and hot, and so I'm definitely gonna miss that. I think I'm gonna miss, well, I can't really say I'm gonna miss the like the warmth and the smiles, because that could very well be waiting for me over there.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to it over here, and there's just no other place like it. Yeah, I know it's just going to take a lot longer for me to, I think, find my people, just because it's a bigger city.
Yeah.
But I'm confident that I can do it because I'm Dreux.
Fuck yeah. You also just released a new album, right?
Oh yeah, a little EP.
A little EP.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's just 4 songs. It's 2 demos and 2 regular songs, produced tracks. It was sort of, it sounds really corny, but it was sort of like my ending of chapter 1 in New Orleans for me. I just kind of wanted to kind of dig into what I've been working on the past 8 years, and just kind of put some things out that I thought were really cool and not think about it too hard. Yeah, just to kind of keep it fun. And then also, I wanted to collab with my friend Shane, who we were in Kelly Duplex together for a while. And I love his voice, so I wrote a song for him to sing. And that's the second track on that one.
Sweet. Is it titled anything, or is it just
It's 4.
4?
4. Just 4 songs.
Go give it a listen, guys. It's on most streaming platforms.
Everywhere but Bandcamp. I still have to upload it to Bandcamp.
Is there anything that you would like to add?
Yeah, I guess I would add.
Yeah, give some love.
Yes, everyone in the music scene here has been nothing but kind in my experience, and really patient. And but that doesn't mean they aren't intentional. They do mean business, and you gotta bring your A game. And if they show you, or if you show them that, I don't know what to say. I love you, New Orleans.
There we go. Just hard cut. I love you, New Orleans.
Hard cut. Love you, New Orleans.